Hello good people, welcome back to this amazing channel. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate. Continue subscribing, always like, share and comment on my videos. So today we have a new video, and this video is all about dinner ideas for a whole week. So I just want to take you through my ideas for dinner. Let's get into the video. We begin with day one, which is always Mondays on my list. So for Mondays, I always make sure we have fish with ugali with either kienyeji vegetables or spinach. But for this day, I decided to have sukuma wiki since it's been a while. So we got them from a local garden that we have. So that's what I'm going to prepare. But for my baby, he will have the kienyeji because it doesn't take sukuma wiki. I also don't like taking sukuma wiki, but for this day, I had just missed it so much, so I'm going to go with it. I'm chopping the vegetables using my Philips food processor. It's always the best for this, and it really helps me. I don't have to go all through those processes. Once the vegetables is chopped, I have to make sure that the excess parts I've removed, because you know when you chop burgers, sometimes there are the bigger parts that only remain, so I have to remove those. I'm going to have my fish dry, but for my partner, I have to make stew for him because that's what he always prefers. I can wait another minute. I can wait another second to be with you for an eternity. The stew fish is just a simple one. I'm using onions, oil, tomatoes, salt, and a bit of paprika. Every moment that I spend with you. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Once the ingredients are well cooked, I just add a little water, let it simmer for a while, and then I put the fish. Cover it up and then let it simmer for about 10 minutes and it will be ready. I'm preparing the vegetables now and also ugali, so that by the time the fish is ready, everything is also ready. For the kienyeji, I'm just using onions, oil and salt. That's all. Time to prepare my ugali, then I will finish with the sukuma wiki. Won't you take me I also warmed my fish in hot cooking oil, as you can see from that black pan. In the sky, we can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me. My ugali is now ready and well cooked, as you can see. Castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. I'm using this pan to fry the sukuma wiki. So for this sukuma wiki, I felt like I needed to have some tomatoes. So I used tomatoes while frying it and it turned out so good. But normally I don't use tomatoes for my vegetables. Always make sure when you're frying the vegetables, takes the shortest time possible on heat so that it doesn't turn them. Dinner for day one is ready. You can see how the vegetable is green and also the fish looks yummy with some lemon. So I'm going to enjoy my meal. See you tomorrow on the next one. Welcome to day 2. So for day 2, I'm preparing some pilau. As you can see, I got some beef steak from the supermarket. So this is always the best for making pilau. I had already prepared all the ingredients, so I'm just using my Black & Decker chopper to chop the ginger and garlic together so that we can have them so soft. I'm cutting the beef steaks into cubes for cooking.
The feeling behind my eyes, you stood out 'cause you were in red. Then, against my intentions, I let you turn me violet instead. Summer high, met you in August, New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. Whiteout skies, middle November, you and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind, as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you.
They are now cut and also washed, so we get into the cooking. I'm using the ginger and garlic mixture to pre-cook it because you know it's so watery at the moment, so you have to let it dry. Also add some salt for taste instead of adding salt towards the end. Then you just let it cook and remove and drain all the water that it has.
At the festival that we met at, where you were just a face in a crowd, and now I can't imagine me with anybody else. As we close out the night underneath the lilac sky.
So all the water is drained and now it's time to begin frying. I'm just going to use my cooking oil to fry it until it turns golden brown.
I met you in August, New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. Whiteout skies, middle November, you and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind, as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you.
It's now ready to start adding our ingredients. It's now golden brown and tastes so good. Now I'm adding my ingredients one by one. I already added my onions. You mix it well. Then I added the tomatoes. I also added some tomato paste, mixed them well and let the mixture cook.
Summer high, met you in August, New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least it's still with you.
Paprika as usual, my best spice.
You stood out cause you were in red. Then, against my intentions, I let you turn me violet instead.
Lastly, add the pilau masala and mix it well.
Summer high, met you in August, New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you.
Soy sauce for color and taste.
White out skies, middle November. You and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind as long as it's...
I like adding potatoes into my pilau, so I added some few pieces.
As long as it's with...
Then our pilau rice, mix everything well, add water and then let it cook under low heat.
That we met at, where you were just a face in a crowd.
As it was cooking, I also prepared some salads for the dish.
And now I can't imagine me with anybody else as we close out the night underneath the lilac sky. Summer high, met you in August, New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. White out skies, middle November. You and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you.
Had some nice avocados.
No crowd, and now I can't imagine me with anybody else as we close out the night underneath the lilac sky. Summer high, met you in August, New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. White out skies, middle November. You and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you.
cleared my sink as I was still waiting for it to fully cook.
That we met at, where you were just a face in a crowd, and now I can't imagine me with anybody else. As we close out the night underneath the lilac sky, summer high, met you in August, New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. White out skies, middle November, you and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind, as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you.
It's now ready. Let's serve. This was my meal for day 2. We have some salads, our pilau there, and also on the sides we have some avocados.
Still with you. White out skies, middle November, you and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind, as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as
I also made a mojito drink for myself so that I could enjoy it with this nice and amazing meal I prepared.
it's with you. As long as it's with you.
For day 3, I prepared kienyeji chicken with some ugali and spinach. So let's get into the preparation.
Give me all you've got, if you're prepared to break the silence. I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the lions. I've been feeling down, but I've been looking up, afraid to fall.
First, I sort out the chicken, wash it well, and then boil it in my NutriCook electric pressure cooker. Then we get into the cooking itself.
God, I've been so down, can you pick me up? Don't let me fall. Can you show me how to fix this mess? I am down and on my knees and I may fall as I'm so close to the edge.
On this other side, I'm washing my spinach. Make sure they are chopped, and also the tomatoes and onions. For the chicken, I'm preparing it stewy, so I'm just preparing a bit of stew, then I'll just add them into the stew. They simmer for about 5 minutes and then they'll be ready. So I'm just using onions, tomatoes, salt, and a bit of paprika. I'm down and on my knees and I may fall as I'm so. For the spinach, I just fried it using onions, oil, and salt. Then I'll add some cooking cream so that it can have a very, very nice taste. You know, spinach isn't so tasty, so you have to make it have some taste. Close to the edge. So I added the cooking cream and now it starts looking yummy. I also prepared my ugali and the food was ready to be served. I present to you day 3 dinner. This was so yummy. I loved the spinach. The spinach was tastier than anything else. So this was my meal for day 3. It was so amazing. For day 4, we prepared spaghetti and minced meat. I know you have watched this video before, but it was my dinner for day 4. The minced meat was already boiled, so I just had to fry it using onions and also some vegetables. So that's what I did in preparing the minced meat. And also I boiled my spaghetti whole. I don't like to cut them into pieces as some people always do. After I fried everything, I just added a little bit of water to it so that it could simmer and also have just a bit of some soup. The spaghetti is also ready on this other side, so I'm adding cold water to them so that they don't stick to each other and then they can come out as singles. time to fry the spaghetti, I'm just using onions, carrots, and some bell peppers to fry it. This was my meal for the day. I made some guacamole for it. We have our minced meat and also the spaghetti on the side. This was also another good meal. So let's meet tomorrow for day 5. We are almost coming towards the end of the week. So for day 5, I prepared rice, steamed cabbage, and some liver. Let's get into it. I had already boiled the liver, so now it's just about frying it. I love liver, guys. I love liver. Mostly I do it for lunch, but this time we decided to have it for dinner.
Time for a love potion, a little sweet and spice. Throw it all in a cauldron. Mix it up.
For rice this day I just used corn, so it was corn rice, you know. So I just used corn, added the rice, water and salt and a bit of oil, and that's what it.
Up real nice, fire in my eyes. Stir counterclockwise. I dream of you all night. Feel with the emotion, follow the signs. With this devotion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding it.
I fried the liver until it turned golden brown. That's when I started adding the other ingredients.
Harder to breathe. The magic is taking over your mind entirely. I'm the only one that you see. I got what you want, what you need. Before you know it, you are falling deep in love with me. Little sweet spice. Made a love potion for you. Little sweet spice. Made a love potion for you. This is the moment.
I just added onions, tomatoes, salt, paprika, and that was it for the liver. Then I added a bit of soup for it to be stewy so that you can use it with the rice. Normally we do it dry, but this time I tried another way out.
No turning back. One drop on your lips and the spell will take effect. Under the moonlight, stay close to my side. We're burning so bright. Oh, 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 oh. Feel the emotion, follow the signs. With this devotion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding it harder to breathe. The magic is taking over your mind entirely. I'm the only one that you see. I got what you want, what you need. Before you know it, you are falling deep in love with me.
You let it simmer until the soup is kind of reduced. I took my lactose-free milk as I was waiting for all the other things to get ready before I start steaming my cabbage.
I got what you want, what you need. Before you know it, you are falling deep in love with me. little sweet slice. Made a love potion for you. Little sweet slice. Made a love potion for you. This is the moment, no turning back. One drop on your lips and the spell will take effect. Under the moonlight.
Steaming the cabbage is quite easy because I had chopped it with some carrots in it. So you just put oil. Once it's heated, you add the cabbage, salt, and that's it.
Stay close to my side. We're burning so bright. Oh, oh, oh. Feel the emotion. Follow the signs. With this potion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding it harder to breathe. The magic is taking over your mind entirely. I'm the only one that you see. I got what you want, what you need. Before you know what you are falling deep in love with me. Little sweet
Dinner is served. You can see how my cabbage is looking really good. We have some avocados on the side, our corn rice as well, and then our liver is there garnished with some coriander. So let me enjoy my dinner in peace. Welcome to the final day, day 6, which is on a Sunday. So for this one, I'm just preparing some beans with chapatis for your girl, you know. I started by frying my beans so that when I get into the chapatis, once I'm done, I just get to enjoy my dinner. In preparing the beans, since it was already boiled, I just used onions, carrots, tomatoes, and some coriander. Fried them, and it was good.
Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar.
I also added milk for the soup instead of adding water, as some people do.
Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now.
We let it simmer, just cover it up, and then we get to preparing our chapos.
Where we started out.
I had done the dough like an hour ago and let it rest, so it's just time to roll and start the cooking.
Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels
chapos are cooking really good, as you can see. So let's wait, I finish, and then we enjoy our dinner in peace.
The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Oh no.
The chapos are ready, so I'm just going to let them cool a bit, and we clear up the sink area, clean up the cooker, then we get to eat our dinner. As you know, this was on a Saturday, and Saturdays I like clearing my sink early because Sundays we're not always home most of the time.
And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home.
Clearing up the sink, cleaning the worktop spaces, then we get to enjoy the dinner.
I hate all this overthinking. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now.
Dinner is served, my people. Let me enjoy this amazing dish. I hope you all enjoyed the amazing ideas I've presented. Like, share, comment on the videos, and don't forget to subscribe for those who haven't subscribed. Let's meet into the next one, guys. Bye bye.
To where we started out. Oh no.